Anyway, I was just scrolling through that park place to see what interests me to do another video on. And then I came across this little gem of an article here. This came out today, June 1st, 2024, so it's very recent. Now, it reads, She-Hulk actress Tatiana Maslany says parents have no place in preventing transgender propaganda from poisoning their kids' minds. Okay, that is quite the title. Before I make any assumptions, let's go ahead and read. Actress Tatiana Maslany, best known for her role as She-Hulk in She-Hulk Attorney-at-Law, and Sarah Manning in Orphan Black, made it clear that she believes parents have no place in stopping transgender propaganda from poisoning their children's minds. And this comes from a celebrity that makes a lot more money than normal people do. While receiving a plaque to recognize her introduction into Canada's Walk of Fame, which she received in 2022, Maslany condemned the government for a parental bill of rights that requires schools to receive consent from parents to lie to a child about their sex. Oh no, she's going. Oh my gosh, she's going over. They're supposed to milk it. Don't say gay bill, but that's not even what it's called. Okay, breaking Canadian. Hold on. Let me go ahead and watch this.
It should not be the control of the parents whether a child, how a child identifies, how a child knows themselves to be. That isn't their a parent's place. It's an overreach. It's an over. On the part of the provincial government to legislate.
What is she?
That is absurd. Children have rights. Children are human beings who have knowledge and who know themselves, and we should be taking cues from them.
Okay, I've heard enough from her. One, the parents are to make the decision for the children. End of story. Children are dumb. Okay? They don't understand consequences. They don't even understand the worth of money. If a children can't buy out, if a child cannot buy alcohol until they're 21, if a child cannot buy cigarettes until they're 18, why in the world would we let them make a life-changing decision like that they could potentially regret down the road? That's all I'm saying. It's an overreach on the part of provincial government to legislate to that. It's absurd. Children have rights. They are under their parents. Their parents decide what is best for their children because they are their children. No one has any right to get in the way of that. Not the government, not friends, not outside people, family only, especially the parents. Children are human beings. Of course they are. No one is saying they aren't. Who have knowledge and who know themselves. No, they don't. Their brains are not finished developing yet. And we should be taking cues from them. No, you shouldn't! That is terrible advice. She asserted in so many ways why we should be taking cues from them. Maslany concluded. God. Maslany used the Marvel Studios and Disney Plus series She-Hulk Attorney-at-Law to push transgender propaganda during promotional videos for the series. She wore a sweatshirt that read "Support Trans Future." Oh, they're gonna show a picture, aren't they? an interview with Ellie in 2022, she explained those shirts were a direct response to what was happening in terms of the bill passed in Florida. Of course, it's about the freaking bill in Florida. It doesn't affect Canada. It doesn't affect California. It has only affected Florida. Dear Lord, why do you care what happens in the state of Florida if you don't live there? In 2022, she explained that those shirts were a direct response to what was happening in terms of the bill passed in Florida. I felt as employee of Disney that I had to speak. Stand with the people who I stand with. I wanted to let people know who needed to know that I was with them. The bill, Florida's Parental Rights and Education Bill, that Ms. Lane is referring to, was eventually passed into law by Florida legislature and Governor Ron DeSantis. Personally, I'm just going to say this right now, I don't really care for Ron DeSantis ever since that whole debacle during the presidential run. I don't really care for him anymore. I thought he did a good job at running the state of Florida, but he seriously fumbled and he did some very sleazy stuff on the campaign. I'm not a fan of. The bill specifically stated classroom instruction by The bill specifically stated classroom instruction by school personnel or third parties on sexual orientation or gender identity may not occur in kindergarten through grade 3 or in a manner that is not age appropriate or developmentally appropriate for students in accordance with state standards. That's right. Delaney was opposing a bill stopping the teaching homosexuality and transgender propaganda to children as young as 4 years old. She wanted children as young as 4 years old to be exposed to such propaganda. She's now taken it a step further and is claiming that parents do not have the ability to parent their children. Oh my gosh, what is with these people? Okay, that's the end of that. Okay. Just to state this is not going to become the norm. I had no idea this bill was going to, this was going to go into anything really political. I read the headline and I thought they weren't going to go into this, but that's my bad. But just to make it clear, do not go after Tatiana Miscellany. It's not worth it. Just leave her be and her own stupidity. And second of all, the bill in Florida also stated you couldn't talk to anything of that nature, not even straight stuff either. I'm trying to be cordial here. You weren't supposed to talk anything inappropriately related to any of those topics. Even if it weren't gay or transgenderism or anything like that. Nothing like that was to be exposed to children 3rd grade and under. There are certain things that children should not be exposed to, period. That is all I'm going to say on the matter here. Oh, and one more thing. In my personal opinion, this lady, well, I'm not even going to, you know what, I'll be nice. This lady is a moron. The fact that she said, let me go back to this, that she said this, play that.
It should not be the control of the parents whether a child, how a child identifies, how a child knows themselves to be. That isn't a parent's place. It's an overreach. It's an overreach on the part of the provincial government to legislate that. It's taking cues from them. In so many ways, we should be taking cues from them.
As you heard right there, this lady is a moron. I don't care how you spin it. That was a good that was a good long 33-second clip. There was enough context there. She is a moron. And this is all I'm gonna say on the matter. This has been quite a read. Why don't celebrities just do their job? Shut up. And people wonder why celebrities are not liked as very much anymore. I can't stand Hollywood celebrities. Anyway, that's all I got for this video. I hope you have a blessed rest of the day. Oh, and if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe that way you can get notified from future content from me. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. And don't forget to leave a comment on your way out.